Hi everyone. Yay. We're
Hey.
back. We're here with I Love Money 13 exit interview with Terrell, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yes. Thank you.
Terrell, what happened? Tell us.
Oh, I don't know. I thought I was good. That challenge messed me up. Like at work, you guys, I was lifting boxes all day. We had a big truck that came in. And so I was like, okay, my arm's already hurt. We got to do an arm challenge. That was the first one. I was like, fuck. And then I had 6 cans. We had to answer trivia questions. I got all the hard ones. Like, what is it? The alphabetical order of like the states. Oh, I don't know. I didn't pay attention in history. And and then something about Titanic. I haven't seen Titanic since I was a kid. So I was like, oh man. So that threw me off. So I kept getting them wrong. They were throwing them at me, and I just could not hold on any longer. That was a tough challenge. It was fun though. Um, but yeah, I got in the bottom. I tried. I thought I had a fighting chance against Maddie. I thought Millie was gonna have my back a little bit. That threw me for a loop. I think that's what threw me off the most. And yeah, I mean, he did what's best for his game. He cut my ass. So now I'm here.
So I wasn't in that vault ceremony because I was talking to Ryan. So
Mhm.
talk me through what happened. What do you mean, Millie? You thought she would have your back? Explain
A
that.
little bit because that was my ride or die. As you guys seen, that was my girl from the beginning. Like I don't trust people very often. I trusted this woman, and I thought that we were gonna go to the end. She said, "Oh, we're final two. We could do this." I thought going in there with her, it'd be like, "Hey, cool. Let's just get Maddie out. She's a threat." I was trying to plead to Ryan, like, "Hey, Maddie has half this jury, more so than me. I don't. I don't have connections with these people." And basically, I was trying to sell that, and she just kept throwing in my face, "Oh, you talk well. Like that's a bad thing. Like it's not my fault that I know how to talk. Like should I have been like more cutthroat like you? Is that a badge of honor? I don't understand." But I was just trying to plead my case, and I guess he took her as on the one-on-one. I knew they had a better relationship than I did with Ryan. I didn't have a relationship with Ryan too much. I thought he was. I love Ryan, and we talked here and there, but I didn't have that deeper connection, I guess. So I think that's why she went and sweet talked him, put on her Taylor Swift, and she got saved.
And that's a Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Yes.
So do you feel hurt or slighted by Millie's?
Yeah, I do. Honestly, when I got cut, that didn't bug me as much. What bugged me was I put my trust into a person, and then they sat there and it's like, oh, well, I'm not a threat. I'm not this. When, the whole chat was made. So Maddie made a chat with her and Jenna, and they were supposed to get the guys out. So I was trying to like plead to Ryan, like, hey, the girls are going to take us out. Why not take her out so that way we can just go 2-2 and then just go into this final four? And I thought Millie would be okay, yeah, this did happen. Maddie, like, she piggybacked off of that. I feel like he would have been like, okay, so that's two versus her. If he would have seen that she was a threat, she might have went over me. And I told him, I said, just cut her because she's lying to you. And I'll just cut me next. I tried everything. I tried my best in that vault ceremony. And yeah, I got cut. But yeah, I was really bummed by her particularly because she just sat there. And when I asked her questions about it, she like didn't want to like give a straight answer. And I thought we were cool. Like, I don't know. It sucked. That really bugged me. I don't trust people very easily, and I trusted this woman, and I think that's the only thing that kind of hurt. Everything else is fine. It's a game, but that hurt what Millie did, 1000%.
Do you feel
Mm-hmm.
like she could have backed you up more and possibly between
Yeah,
the two of you could have talked Ryan into getting rid of Maddie at that time?
1000%. Because I thought if we were ride or dies, if we were the final two, if everyone in the whole house voted for her, I didn't vote for her. I had her 100% great interest at heart from the beginning. I've played an extremely loyal game. And you guys have seen it. And I told her everything. That's why I was so confused. And then she just sat there. I'm assuming Jenna got into her head. Maddie messaged her. They all did a girls thing. They probably thought that I was with the guys. The little guys lines thing that she pulled up, the smooth criminals that Maddie brought to the light. I was in that for a hot day because they added me talking about, oh, we should, add about guys lines. A guy hasn't won. Ryan A was in there. Edgar, Harris, Justin, and then it turned into that we got played with Rachel and Millie. So we were all in that. So that's where everyone talked. I didn't talk in that smooth criminal shit. It was that one. So she knew about that though. So that was, she tried to throw that at me. I don't know. Like she kept saying, oh, well, you played a great game. You played a loyal game. You didn't have to go against anyone. She's like, you should go over me. And she claims she had all these she made everyone mad in the jury. And in my head, I'm like, okay, no, because they're going to look at that as gameplay and you're going to win regardless. So I don't know. I was trying to make my case and it didn't work out. I feel like she was a bigger threat because she lied so much and she was still liked. I think that's better than me going forward with no alliances and getting to the end the way I did. I don't know. Yeah.
So, but do you think the fact that you and Millie were seen as a two,
Mm-hmm.
and Ryan was closer to Maddie, that it was kind of a done deal at that point?
Yeah, and I felt that, but I thought I had a great argument. I thought my argument would hit him because it was all facts, and I thought maybe that would help me. And yeah, the relationship was better than mine, so I understand 1000%.
With that being said, do you think that might have hurt you because you are such a good talker and you're so persuasive and you
Yeah.
can talk your way out of a paper bag? Like, do you think that that might have like intimidated them to be
I
like,
think
oh,
so, but I didn't realize I did that. That was the whole thing. Like I didn't realize I was that type of person. I literally went into this game having fun. I was being me 1000%, genuine as fuck, and I did not realize I was that great of a talker. I didn't think that wasn't my gameplay going into it. I'm just being me, you guys. So that's what it was. I just thought stating facts was it valid and just, I don't know. I didn't realize at the time, but now looking back on it, yes, I get it. Cause I guess a lot of the power outings, I guess people didn't really plead their cases and they see me and it's just like, oh, I was gunning. I was like, I'm not going home, y'all. I'm fighting. And I think that was different for them to see, which is great. I mean, it is what it is, but I feel like that's what you should do in that power outing for future contestants. You got to fight for your life in this game. So that's what I did. And I guess I put a target on my back, y'all. I should have sat back and been like Maddie, quiet.
it didn't get her much further than you
I
though?
know, karma, like Taylor Swift said. Karma, she came right after me. But yeah, I
How did
generally
you
like
feel?
her though.
How did
I
you
do.
feel about that when she got cut? When Ryan cut her next?
Yeah, so Ryan, oh man, Ryan's playing an amazing game. He cut 3 huge threats in a row. He cut Harris, then me, then Maddie. That's huge for his resume. I don't know how anyone could beat that. Like I love Maddie. I talked to her throughout this game, like the whole 4. Like if they wanted to go against the 4. Out of that 4, I talked to Maddie, I think the most, and that's why I was kind of bummed about that too. Like she was coming for me, and I know she was secretly wanting me out. The episode before, she wanted me out as well, and I was like, I don't know what I did to you, girl, but I get it. It's a game, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm glad he got her out because now he's about to win this game. Period. He won.
Do you feel
Yes.
you feel like he has the best chance
Yes, he
out of
does.
over the two,
1000%. He took
no
out
matter who
all.
he's sitting next to?
Nope. He won. I don't care. He won.
Are you gonna vote for him,
I'm voting for him. Yes, I am. I
even
think
if he's
so.
sitting next to Millie?
Yeah, Millie betrayed me. I'm so bummed. Well, part of me, okay, yeah. I always said like I've trusted this girl from the beginning. That was my ride or die. I love Millie to death. I was so confused when she did not help me at all. I was like, what did I do to you, girl? I did not vote for you. I did not come for you this whole entire game. You claim we're a final 2. You claim we're supposed to be the ride or dies. But then Jenna got in her head. Jenna's playing a great game, very sneaky game, very great game. I love Jenna too, but girl, you playing a great game. You played the middle very well. You had Maddie in your pocket. You got me and Millie in that little chat, and we were all believing you. Millie, I think, was talking to her. And you know what? That day, I felt suspicious. I was like, I bet you the 4 of them are going to gang up on me because it was so quiet and I was trying to reach out to people. People didn't want to give me anything. Millie was talking to me very less. She waited to the last 10 minutes to even talk to me before the thing. Like, you got to win. You got to win. I was like, okay, what does that mean? Like, I have to win. What about you?
Mm.
Because they didn't want to take me out. And if you remember that bag challenge, shout out to everybody who donated because you guys are all rock stars. A lot of you guys, I don't know who you guys were, but you guys were rooting for me, and I highly appreciate that. I went into this I was so happy that you guys actually like Joey, Brandon, a lot of you guys. Ty, my sister was in there. Yes, thank you, girl. But yes, so yeah, going inside the bag thing. So they were all throwing those at me. I had a lot. And I don't know if you guys noticed, yeah, Maddie was out. So part of me was like, okay, Ryan, I don't think he would take me out because the girls are gonna take out the guy. So I thought maybe I could make my case, but that shit hurt. My arms were like in pain. So then Millie got out. So I was like, okay, final 3. I'm trying my best. I wanted to win this. And then I couldn't. And then right after, if you guys didn't notice, Jenna dropped right after. She didn't want to get blood on her hands. She gave it to Ryan. Y'all notice that? So then Ryan won. So I think they knew that they had to do. Jenna didn't want to do it. She's talking about, oh, I just love Terrell. I don't think she really do. But they played that very well. Keisha. Now that I think of it. They got my ass. But yeah, I saw it coming a little bit and I was so bummed I didn't just win that challenge. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy.
No.
It was hard. And shout out to you for holding out as long as you did, because you
Hmm.
did have the most. No,
Hmm.
between you and
Me
Ryan,
and
yeah.
Ryan did, yep. But then
Yeah,
he got,
you
yeah. I like his strategy by like, oh, just saying the wrong answer so you can like rest and grab a new can. Yeah, that was great.
yeah,
Ryan's doing good.
that was clever.
Hmm.
Why do you think Millie didn't back you?
I know she wants to get further in the game, and I respect that. It is a game. I understand that. It just was a bummer for me to actually see that. And like she said, we're going to cut the certain people that we're going to cut to get to that top three. I thought we had that pack to get to the top three. And that top three, I feel like if she did that, it wouldn't have hurt as much. But that really sucked for me. Like I was like, whoa, I was blindsided, really. I was sitting there like, okay, girl, you're not going to say anything. She's like, what was I supposed to say? Girl, you could have said anything. You could have helped me. You knew what I was saying. I was stating the facts. You could have just co-signed it. When I asked you about the chat, you were like, she couldn't get her words out. She was stuttering. I was like, like Joe, the song? I might be aging myself. But yeah, she was like, I was so confused. But anyways, I feel like if she said something to try to help me like make a case for Maddie, because she knew she wasn't a threat, she kept throwing out, I'm not a threat. But I feel like it would have been fine. But no, she didn't want to help me. So I feel like she thought I was a threat as well. So she wanted me gone. Jenna got in her head again. I think that's what happened.
If you were able to hold out and win that last challenge,
Mm-hmm.
what would you have done?
I would have probably took out Maddie like we talked about, and then went to the final four with me, Jenna, Millie, and Ryan. Because I wasn't gonna go get rid of Ryan. Ryan was safe with me because he saved me, which I thought I was gone top 6, y'all, and I made it. So I was so excited. So I wasn't gonna get rid of him. So it'd have to be Maddie. Jenna, I trusted at the time, and then Millie's my ride or die. So Maddie was just a lone one out. So that's why I couldn't. That's the one I would have took out 1,000%.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you're out of the house,
Mm-hmm.
how do you feel?
Oh, I feel great, y'all. I feel like I'm alive. I'm actually like, I woke up. I don't have to worry about like messaging, looking at the chats. We're even paranoid. I'm not paranoid anymore because I was always nervous all day. Like, oh, these people are probably talking about me, conspiring against me, and they were. And I was just free. I've lived, back to life. I could just watch now, and just be cool. But I know if I ever get back on this show, and if y'all bring me back for All Stars or something, y'all can get a whole new Terrell. I know it because I already got trust issues, and Millie fucked that up even further. So I know I'm gonna go in here and play a whole different fucking game because I'm not doing that final little thing again ever again. And I'm gonna play a lot different. So I already know that. I can't really say because if I get on, I want to spoil my shit. But yeah, I'm ready. Period.
So you coming back if we ask?
Hey, if you ask, yeah, I'll be right here. Second chances, final, All Stars, whatever y'all got. Stay tuned because I already thought about it.
Oh,
I
you
had a
coming
good
in?
run though. I did a lot of stuff out of my comfort zone. The rap thing, I know the judges didn't get it, but I don't dress like that. I don't act like that. I don't. That's not me. So if you knew me or whatever, and you see that, it's like, oh wow, that's a costume. So that's not me. And then like the cooking by the book was fun. I went all out with that. With the red hair. I was having too much fun putting the microwave. It was great. And then the clumps. I was Miss Granny. So fun. I was Granny Clump. Like I did a lot of things that I was very proud about, and I performed well this season. So overall, I had a great time. So I have no complaints.
No, you did.
Hmm.
You were top notch. It was
Yes.
great to watch.
Hmm.
And it was nice to see you come out of your shell, because I know
Hmm.
the first few episodes, like first week, you were kind of like a little timid.
Yeah.
You didn't want to talk to anyone. You didn't want to reach out to anyone. Do you
Yeah.
think that kind of maybe hurt your game a little bit?
I think so. Like I wasn't in a lot of like alliances and stuff as you've seen. Like even the production calls, like, what are you doing? Are you calling people? Are you talking to people? I only had Millie. That's why I was like, I'm focusing on her. That's what hurt the most. And I'm like, okay, I didn't have these things. And I think that did hurt me because I should have been in there, like just calling everybody, talking to people, filling people out, getting more visuals. Cause I wasn't doing that. I was just texting and stuff like that. Like I noticed where I made mistakes, and it's learning lesson, and this is my first time doing something like this.
Yeah.
And yeah. Yeah. So I think that did hurt me a little bit. Mm-hmm.
But you picked it up the second half.
Yep.
You started winning. You started making connections because you were saving people.
Mm-hmm.
When you saved Edgar,
Mhm.
do you feel like that was a good choice?
I
Or that was like a pivotal moment for you?
I thought so in a sense because it didn't really like hurt me. I wasn't really a target or anything, but I know the house wanted Edgar, and I felt like every episode, everyone was going with what the house wanted. And in my head, I'm like, okay, well, Edgar, if I save him, that'll be a number for me because as you knew, I didn't have anybody. So it's like, okay, cool. If I save this guy, maybe he would have my back if it came to. So in my head, I didn't want to go with what the house wanted. I wanted to like play my own game at that point, and I think that's where I started making my strides in the game. So yeah. I thought that choice for me and for my game was a good choice. So I sadly sent home Richie, and I love Richie to death, and that's why it was really hard for me to even do any of these eliminations. Being paymaster is fun because you're safe, but that shit is not easy because you're cutting someone's game off. Like, ugh, yeah.
But
Mhm.
hey, it helped you get as far as you did.
Yeah,
You made
definitely.
it a lot farther than majority of the players.
Yeah, top 5 is solid. I like that.
Yes.
Mhm.
Next time maybe it'll be the
I
winner.
know, 1000%. I'll be ready. Yes,
You
game
had a
time.
lot of fans for
I
sure.
know. That's what I was so shocked about. I was like, wow, I love this. These guys are awesome. I love all you guys. So if you guys are watching, I love you guys. Thank you.
They are, and there's lots of comments. We'll get to it
Okay.
in a
Okay.
minute.
Okay.
I'll ask all the questions, audience.
Sure. Sure.
Don't
Sure.
worry. I see
Yeah.
them there.
Okay.
Um, so now it's final three.
Hmm.
Do you think they made the right choice in their decision to do a jury vote instead of doing a competition? If you were playing, which one would you have chose?
Oh, good question. Depends on who I'm sitting next to. Because of the jury. Because I feel like if I did either one, I might be okay. I might have picked the jury only because, like they all say, I could talk. I would have made a good case against anybody that I sat next to because I thought about it, and I hopefully would have probably won this whole thing. So I get it what they were all saying. I probably would have won, but I would have picked the jury. Yes, I think so because I don't know what the challenge is going to be. If it's another thing with these bags, I don't know if I could hang on. But it's for the win, so I don't know. I would have probably picked the jury. So is that what they picked? Actually, I don't even know.
They
Oh, they
did.
did. Okay, so for this top 3 in particular, I get it because they don't want to go up against a challenge with Ryan. That there's giving him the W, both ways too. Anyways, because the jury, I feel like he has everyone in that jury. A lot of people's exit interviews, they want to go by gameplay strategy. What they got. I think the top 2. I love Millie, and I think she could make a case if she just sells that underdog story because she was a threat the whole time through. And I wanted to help her, but she didn't want me there. So she's up against Jenna, who played the middle, and she can make a good case about how she had 2 people, she got people out that she wanted. She had plans. She even told me she had plans, and it's been working. And then you have Ryan, who's been winning shit, took out all these threats that were running the game per se, and he has people in that thing that might vote for him. So I think he has a great chance of winning either way, but I think Jenna has a good chance as well. So yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you had your way and you had your final three, who would it
Mm-hmm.
have been?
Well,
If
I
you would
wanted
have
it.
been
Yeah, if I was in the top 3, I was gonna bring Millie 1000%. That's who I wanted. That's who we ride with. I didn't vote for her. I never came for her. I never was gonna come for her. I never. And if we were in that same box, just so she knows, I would have never have let her fall like that. I would have helped her, even if that like soured my game. I would have never let her fall like the way she did me. And that's really messed up. But again, I would have had her, and then the third person would have either been I think in that moment because I was such on a high of Ryan saved me, it would be me, Ryan, and Millie is what I would have had. Because he saved. I was cut at that point. He saved me, took out his ally. That's huge. So me being loyal and like all that stuff, I think in my own heart I would have took him, knowing that he is a threat too. But I wouldn't have went that easy way. I would have probably had Ryan, Millie, and myself, and then just fought it out in the end, 1000% for sure.
in that ball crusher challenge. I know it's way back,
Mm-hmm.
but you won.
Yes, I was shocked, y'all. I was, and the endurance ones, I shocked myself a lot. Like I won that one. I was the runner up on the book on the book one, but I that's why I said this game showed a lot of different sides of me. Like the trust stuff, the whole I could actually do this endurance stuff. I never been like the jockey guy at school in PE. I didn't participate. I sat in the corner with Pokemon cards and shit. Like, I don't know. I didn't do any of that. Like I don't know. So so all this was so cool that I was able to, and it was a good amount of people during that Ball Crusher challenge, and I beat them all out. It was so cool. I was focused that episode, and at that point I really wanted to make a staple in the game because I felt like, I didn't do much. So I said, I have to win something. And I was so happy to win that. And yeah. I don't know if I answered your question. Oh my God. I started rambling.
No, you did. No, you're fine.
Okay.
I rambled too. You're fine. You're good.
Okay.
So I noticed when you were fighting for your life at the end, you seem to be getting a little emotional.
Yeah. I did a little bit. I think it's because it started. I don't like to take things too. And plus, I don't like the way I was talking to Maddie too. Like when I was trying to plead my case, and she was trying to talk over me. I don't like people talking over me and trying to cut me off. I get it. And she was saying the same thing over and over in different ways, and I didn't like that, and it came off phony. And to see her facial expressions in the episode before, she did not want me in this house. The whole thing just seemed fake for me. So for me, trust is a huge thing. And to see that Millie wasn't she didn't have that same trust with me, and she wasn't riding with me like I thought she was. That shit hurt. I don't get hurt easily, so that shit really messed me up. Like if I'm gonna take your word and I'm gonna trust you, and then you do that to me, that really messed me up. It stung a little bit. It did get emotional, and I had to calm myself down. I said, let me just get off camera for a second, go to the bathroom. Let me just be cool, because it's like I'm not the type of person. I don't raise my voice. I don't like coming at people like that. I called her out. I said, hey girl, you could have helped me a little bit. And she's sitting there like, oh, what could I have done? That really messed me up, Keisha. I am so sorry. And that's why I said, let me just excuse myself before I say or do something that I shouldn't. And that's why I had to take that little emotional break. I'm human, y'all. I'm the fun guy, but at the same time, I have feelings.
So the emotion was from Millie, not from the fact that you knew you were probably going home.
Yeah, it was 1000%. Because after I thought I was going home. I was prepared to go home the episode before, and I did it. So I was like, okay, cool. I got a lifeline, and I was fighting. And I think my fight was strong enough, but it wasn't strong enough, I guess, because I got cut. But I tried. But that was what hurt me the most. I was sitting there like, wow, I put all my trust into you. My whole game was with you. Even in the calls and the production, like, oh, do you think you're gonna take Millie? I always said yes. You remember. But anyways, it is what it is. I'm over it now. I'm good, and I hope she makes as far as she can. I love Millie, so hopefully we can talk after this.
You will. Listen, once it's over, it's all swept under the rug, and
oh yeah, for sure,
everyone's friends again. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's dive into some of these questions over here in the chat.
Sure.
Let me go back to the top because there's a lot.
Oh damn. Okay. Thanks, guys.
You got really Coin says, really sad to see you go, Terrell. Put in a strong case to stay, but I think Ryan was closer to Maddie because of Connor Latte and Maddie Ryan alliance.
Yeah. Oh, season 12. Oh, shout out Colin. Thank you.
Oh, Colin. Why does it look like an eye?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I saw. I think I don't know if you were the ones that donated, but thank you again. You guys are awesome, and I tried my best, Colin. I tried. But yeah, I didn't have the better connection that Maddie had with him, so that's what did me in 1000%.
Brandon says, "Great game, Terrell. I was rooting for you."
Aw, also from season 12, I think. Oh my God, thank you, Brandon. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes. And of course, Kyra.
Oh, I love Kyra.
Yes. Terrell, as a costume, whatever, myself. I really appreciate your commitment. You did so well.
Thank you. Yes, I was super committed. I like wearing costumes too, so I was with you. I remember I watched some of season 12, and I loved how you came in with those little cosplays. I do that too on Blu-ray Tuesday with Terrell in the Overlook Theater on YouTube. I do be dressing up as horror icons and stuff, and I have a lot of fun. Life is too short, you guys. If you're not having fun doing what you guys are doing in your everyday life or your hobbies and stuff, why are you doing it? And that's what I've got to. And it took me a long time to get to this point. You have to be you 1000% and have fun. Life is way too short. And yeah, so do you. Love it. Love Kyra.
Kyra also said, where's the donations at? Because you brought it.
Yes. I'm not a rapper, but I was trying to talk shit, you got to donate to do shit. So I thought maybe that'd be a cool line. I don't know. That was great. Yes. Where the donations at? And I got a lot of donations for this season. Y'all gotta call that out. I did. Thank you guys.
You did. You really,
Hmm.
the winner owes you.
Yes, period.
Deshaun said you played well. Would you play again?
Yes, I would play again. If you guys reached out, I would definitely play again. I would I'm happy for the little break, not right away, but I would definitely play again 1000%, and I would be playing a lot different. I'm still gonna be me, but it's gonna be a little bit different. I can't say I don't want to say too much because I don't want to people might be watching.
Yeah, don't give it away. Don't give it away.
Yeah, no.
Taya Ann said, I need my money back.
Oh, they donated. Yes.
Ryan A, love you, T.
Oh,
I'm proud of
Ryan.
you.
Thank you. That's so Raven. Yes.
Jam on it says we all were rooting for
Oh,
you.
Tyra. That's our America's Next Top
We
Model
were rooting for
sister.
you.
Yes. Love that. Thanks, Jams. Love you. Love you.
Terrell fan for favorite.
Oh, thank you. Love it.
Oh, bring them back for
For
All
All Stars.
Stars.
That'll be fun. Yes, I'll definitely back for All Stars.
Jam on it, definitely fan favorite.
Thank you.
Millie with the ultimate betrayal.
I know that sucks because she could have helped me. I know it, and it sucks that she didn't. It's okay, Jam. Things happen. She wanted to get to top 3. I don't know if she'll win against those two though.
Okay.
All right.
Brandon says, super curious, why did you eliminate Justin over Harris when you were paymaster at 7?
Awesome. Good question, because that's a good one. Because okay, so if Justin, all right, so Harris, the reason why is because Harris, he's good. He's a good player. I think he mentioned in his ex interview, but he did reach out to me, try to make connections with me. He claimed he wasn't going to vote for me, and when I saved Edgar, you guys, it was weird, and I knew they were together because when I was with Edgar, everything I would say to Edgar, Harris would pop up like, "Oh, hey." So they would. I didn't know they were in cahoots, y'all. Again, I wasn't in a lot of alliances. So when Harris came to me, I peeped it together. I have good intuition, but I didn't stick with it as well this season. But anyways, he came to me, and they seemed like they were cool. So I was like, okay, cool. If I ride with Edgar, I have Harris. So Harris has never done me wrong at this point. He's never voted for me. We talked here and there, so I had built semi trust with him. Justin was wishy-washy. He said my name before. He was with the 4. He was with Rachel. He was with a bunch of other people, but we talked, and I thought we would be cool, and he would always ghost me. Like, I would not hear from him for, like, not just Thanksgiving, but I was so weird. I would always feel uneasy with him, and it was a hard decision because I liked Justin. I wanted to keep him and send Harris because Millie, everybody else wanted Harris out. I wasn't going with what everybody else wanted per se, so I felt like Justin was a wild card. And plus, what got me was the other exit interviews all reference how he's in with so many different people. So that was in my head. So I took out Justin over Harris for that reason. I didn't know Harris was running the game. I didn't know that he was doing all these moves. So if I knew that, you guys, like he said, I should have took him out, I would have cut him 1000%. But I wasn't on my game at that point. Oh, Lori, I love you.
I love Terrell. Team Terrell for life. Listen, Terrell, you have like
thank you
fans out here.
Yeah, this is crazy. I love this so much. Oh, Oksana, thank you. Oh, you guys are making me. Oh,
look,
man,
see all the love.
This is crazy. Thank you guys. I tried. I wanted to get to top 3.
You got to ask him about how busy he was while playing this game. So much going on.
So I was. So I don't like excuses, you guys. I don't like being like, oh, hey, like I have this, I have that, and I prioritize this game 1000%. I missed out on things, but I didn't want to throw that out there. You know, like in the earlier days, like people weren't showing up, and I was like, wow, I have all this that I'm like trying to make work, and I made it work. I barely got sleep, and I tried my best. So yeah, Lord Battle, you're right. I was extremely busy while doing this. Still am, but this was extremely fun, and I'm glad I did it. It was well worth it, and I didn't complain at all. So, yeah.
Well, everyone says you're awesome. They love you.
Thank you. Yes. Oh, thanks, Kyra.
All the love. So I'm gonna ask you one quick question.
Sure.
What's something that you did in the game that no one knows about or you didn't get credit for?
Yeah, what did I do? Let's see. I don't know. I felt like I played a very chill game. I talked to a little bit of everybody. I feel like I had a good connection with almost everybody. I wasn't put in the box until the top 6, which is huge because I don't think everyone else was in the box at that point, and I was able to make it through that because of the connections I had made. In a sense, they weren't strong connections, but I was out there, and I guess I was just and then I realized I was a threat when they all start saying, "Oh, the way he talks, he's winning comps and all this stuff." But I do feel like being behind the scenes, trying my best to build these connections, and not being able to be in the box was something that I did that surprised myself. And yeah, I think yeah. Sorry, I think that's what I would say.
Do you
Mhm.
think you talked enough game with people, or because most of your conversations were personal?
Yeah, I didn't talk enough game. I was very personal with everybody. I was trying to connect with people. I know they're saying RuPaul's best friends race, but I felt like maybe that's what I was playing. But again, at the end of the day, I only had one solid person that I was with, that I was rooting for, that I was rocking with, that I talked to almost every day. Actually, we touched base all throughout the game, just for her to. Ugh, that's the only thing that bummed me out. Everything else was great, Keisha. That sucks. So
Okay, what's your biggest regret?
my biggest regret, maybe the Justin thing. Like, I wish Justin talked to me. I wish he wasn't so standoffish, but I wish I took out Harris. 'Cause I feel like if Justin was there, he would have been indebted to me. I feel like the next challenge, I probably wouldn't have been on that block. Possibly, he probably would have went for Maddie, and I feel like I probably would have made it better chance to get the top 3 with Justin than I did with Harris staying there. So I think that's my regret, 1,000%.
And to piggyback off of that, did you watch Harris's exit interview when he said that he would have
Cut me, yeah. And I was like, that
instant?
sucks. He was stabbing him in the back for sure. I did watch that. I did. He was at least he was honest. I mean, he played a great game, and I respect it. If he made it to the end, I probably would have voted for him. Like, Harris, you played a great game, and I can't wait to see you on Big Brother. I think you would be great on Big Brother Canada. Yeah, he sure did. And yeah, it just sucks. I should have cut his ass, but I was connecting with him more so than Justin, because Justin, I didn't know where his head was at. But that's yeah, it is what it is. Like his
Kyra wants to
shirt.
know. Kyra wants to know, what was your favorite exit interview from an eliminated?
Sador with they dirty asses. That's easy. Dirty asses in the oh my god, I love it. I said that. Y'all watch that. I want to play a drinking game. I'd probably die. But every time she says dirty asses, take a shot or a sip. Because if you take a whole shot, you dead. Take a sip of a drink and see how tipsy you get. Replay that episode, you guys. They dirty asses. They snakes and medusas. My favorite. Shout out to Sador. I actually genuinely like Sador. I love Sador. I know we had a little thing in that whole episode. She read me for my Drew Barrymore look, but she came back. I liked Sador a lot. And yeah, I don't know, but that's my favorite exit interview. And I think it was y'all's too. Y'all facial expressions, you, Kyra, and Chantel's faces. Oh my god, that was a lot. It was, but I couldn't stop watching. That's the thing. So Sador, the best one. Hashtag dirty asses. Yes. It was a mess. But yeah, it's my favorite one. I didn't have to let you finish that question. That was easy. Love it.
We would all be a drunken mess.
Yes.
A drinking game to the
Yes.
dirty asses. Okay? We
I
would be
love
a
it.
bunch of dirty asses laid out all over the
Yes,
place.
we would. For sure. Yeah, that was great. That was fun. It had to be fun for you guys. It's like, oh my god, the things that are coming out of her mouth though. She's reading people to filth. Like, yeah. Shout out to
What
Shador
did
though.
you think about Sador getting back into the game
Oh
when she
man,
wasn't even there?
they played that so wrong. I wanted Lou back. I was like, bring Lou back. Let's bring back the drama. Or Jordan would have been cool, whatever. But they fucked that all the way up. This girl wasn't even here. Y'all are stupid. I was so confused. But it was great. She came back. That was hilarious. This season is great, Keisha. I think this season had a lot of highlights, a lot of great moments. That was insane. You don't see that every day on TV. This girl wasn't even here. She's back in the game. That's crazy. She didn't have to do anything. She got an easy. Oh god, they played that so wrong. I know they mad.
To show up.
She didn't even have to show up. She didn't have to be on camera with her hair. She was great. I love Sador.
In what world does that happen?
Mm-hmm.
Here at the DH1 network.
Yep.
That's where it happens with the wild ones. We're the wild ones over
the
here.
The dirty asses. We all dirty asses, Keisha. Period.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
Dirty asses forever.
Yes. I'm gonna put that in my bio. Dirty ass of season 13 of I Love Money. I'm gonna do that. Seriously, it was great. Sador for
Oh,
president, y'all. I'm
so when it comes to voting, are you voting for gameplay or for personal connection?
got it. Going into this, I good question. Yeah, I would say gameplay, but at the same time, like I love Millie, so it just really sucks that what she did. But honestly, Ryan, I feel played an amazing game, and if he's in that final two seat, I know he's probably gonna win. But the way I'm gonna vote is, I guess, who played the best game. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. 1000%. Who's going to represent? And this whole thing about a guy hasn't won and all this stuff. I don't know if that's why the girls were trying to like cut a guy. I don't know. But if he's the first guy to win the show, that's pretty epic too, I think. Ryan played a great game and he's cool. I like Ryan, even though he cut me. There's no hard feelings. I told you, I'm cool off this. The only thing that bugged me was being snaked by the one person that I trusted. That sucks. And I think in life, I think you guys could all agree that does suck to be. I think everyone's been betrayed by somebody and it's not a good feeling. And yeah, I had fun with this, and he's played a great game, so I'll go by gameplay.
Gameplay.
Mhm.
Okay, respectful. I'm
Mhm.
a bitter bitch, so
You're like, no, I had fun, and I get it. He cut me, but I get you. I feel you. Like, I ain't voting for his ass, that dirty ass. But no, I gotta sit back and just look at it. We'll see what the jury says. I don't know if we're having a meeting or something. I don't know how this all works, but
yeah.
okay, yeah. Well, I'm gonna weigh my options because I love Millie so much, and yeah.
Think of questions because you
Mhm.
guys are gonna get to ask them questions.
Okay.
You guys are gonna have your jury roundtable on Tuesday.
Okay. Oh yeah, the
I
finale.
think it's
Okay, cool.
Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So you'll get to ask them questions. You guys will all get to talk and deliberate on who you want to win.
Okay.
So you know your job here isn't done.
Okay.
You're gonna play a pivotal role in who is the winner of season 13.
Oh, all right. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. Some people in jury, I don't know, they might not be happy to see me, but I'm excited to talk.
Oh,
We'll
jury's a
see.
whole nother world over there.
I
It's a
bet.
whole nother world.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll add you there eventually.
Okay, for sure.
Be glad you're out of it right now because it's a whole.
Yeah, I'm chilling now. I'm having a good time.
Enjoy the peace and quiet for the moment.
Yep. Definitely.
Okay, so I don't have any more questions. I don't
Mhm.
see any more questions. Is there anything you want to say? Anything you want to get off your chest? This is your time to do so. We'll have you plug all your stuff in a minute. But
Sure.
this is your chance to say your last final words about the game and to
Sure.
the players still in the game.
Yeah, so good luck to the top three. You guys played a great game. Jenna, Millie, and Ryan turned it out. I want a great finale. Yeah, I had fun, you guys. Like, this was a great experience. I got to open up. I got to see things differently. I looked at myself differently, which is huge. Like, it's not every day you can, learn different things about yourself. And at 35 years old, like, that's crazy. So I genuinely love this. I'm glad you guys brought me onto the show. Learning experiences were made. Production, you guys are killer. You guys put in so much work. I love all of you. All of you. You guys are great. And Dylan, shout to Dylan. Great host. I hope you had a great date last night. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I had a good time. Shout out to season 13. I think this is a solid season. And I can't wait to see what happens next.
We all love and adore you. And it was
Mhm.
absolutely our pleasure watching you
Thank
play.
you. Thank you.
It was great. It was
Thank
great.
you. Thank you.
It was hard to watch you get cut, but it was
hard for
it
me
was
too.
great. It was great
Thank
watching you
you.
play.
Yep.
This is your time to plug yourself. Tell us,
Sure.
where can everyone find you?
Awesome. So Instagram mostly is where I live. I'm mostly on Instagram, and that's Terrell88. And I also do Blu-ray Tuesday with Terrell. I'm a huge horror fan and physical media collector. So I do episodes every Thursdays on the Overlook Theater YouTube. I have a link tree in my bio on Instagram, so you can get everything there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I just have fun, you guys. I'm a fun person, and life is too short. So if y'all not having fun, I don't know what y'all doing. So have fun.
Everybody go follow
Yes.
Terrell. Go follow Terrell.
Thank you, guys. I love this. Thank you, Keisha, again. Love you. Yes.
Show him your love.
Yes.
Wherever you can.
Mhm.
Yes. And you're welcome. We love you too.
Yep.
All right, everybody. It was a great time. But we got things to do.
Mhm.
So we are gonna say good night,
Good
and
night.
we'll see you guys back on what is today? Friday. We'll see you on Sunday.
Ooh,
Woo! It's
semifinals.
about
I
to be
can't wait. I
wild.
can't
It's
wait to see
about
what's
to be
gonna happen.
wild. Get your drinks ready. Get your
Mhm.
popcorn. It's about to be a show.
Can't wait. Showdown.
A show. But all
Mhm.
right, everyone, have a good night, and we'll
Bye,
see
guys.
you. Okay, bye.